What's up, Internet? It's the dumbass, Panicos Gaming, and we're back in Mass Effect. So, at the end of the last video, I wrapped up everything that I could currently do on the Citadel. And then, I had actually, I was going to start knocking out some of the, just scanning stuff on the planets throughout the galaxy here. It's a little bit of a big place. Also, you unlock more as you get a little bit further into the game. But then I remembered that, oh right, sometimes when you enter a system or even a cluster, you'll have a message come through, I guess, on the Normandy that'll basically be like, hey, there's this thing going on, can you go check it out? So since I don't want to get a bunch of those off stream if I can avoid it, we're just not going to. So I need to figure out where the hell Theorem is. It is in this cluster. Never mind. Okay, we're already in the right one. But yeah, I'm just gonna hop into this. We're gonna go get Liara, or look for her anyways. She's on this planet, spoiler alert. And then we'll start knocking out some of the there's gonna be more Citadel stuff that unlocks after I do this. And then yeah, we'll just start knocking stuff out, basically. There'll be a lot more side missions today, but I mean, that's kind of Mass Effect for you. Honestly, just playing through the game as fast as possible, you could probably beat it in a couple of hours. Or maybe not a couple, a few. Less than 10 for sure. Okay, which squad mates do I have? Which, by the way, these achievements are way easier than they were in the original games. Or original game, actually. Okay, so we just need to bring Tali with us. Yeah, in the original Mass Effect 1, you had to complete 90% of the missions in the game with each ally for each achievement, which basically meant that you had to do at least 3 playthroughs. There wasn't really a way around that, which was kind of okay because you also had to do multiple playthroughs for difficulty stuff, because when you started the game, first playthrough, you didn't have hardcore or insanity difficulty, and then if you beat the game, you unlocked in hardcore, and then after beating the game again, you unlock insanity. Let me bring you back. Give me 1 second. There we go. Just make sure the model's all correct. Another point into electronics for you. Terrain agent. So yeah, I think I did decide that I'm just gonna go full Garrus and Tali the entire when possible throughout the games. Oh, you know what? I should have at least got an overkill. Hold on. Reset. Let's at least get overkill here so he has something. I don't know why it lists toggle helmet when you literally can't take off Tali's helmet. Well, if Garrus is already going to be good for those, then Tali... Let's max out this first. And then let's try and get her shotguns. And then get each skill. So yeah, next time we should be able to get hacking. Oh, we definitely want to max out AI hacking. AI hacking is super busted. Max level, you can pretty much hack anything. Well, we definitely want to get her some better gear, but that's okay. We're still early in the game. I think with the updated version here, they make the Mako a little bit better. So pretty much anytime you land on a world, at some point you're going to use this. And definitely any of, like, the uncharted worlds, the undeveloped worlds, I guess we'll say, is probably more accurate. You get to use this thing. Oh, which... There we go. They did add this boost to it, thank God, because it can be a little bit slow on some of the planets. Also, they added a bunch of smoke here. Didn't remember that being a thing. We can see if there's an enemy over there somewhere, but you're probably not supposed to yet because you haven't seen the enemies here. Something else nice they did is that in the original games, you would get less XP if you killed something in the Mako, while using the Mako, I guess. Which meant that it was harder to hit max level. Like, you had to basically get out of the Mako to kill stuff all the time. They changed that in the updated version, which is very nice. So I think this is the first time seeing Geth armatures, which are basically like walking tanks. There we go. Check the inventory. What do we got? I mean, we got some stuff, I guess, at least. We'll stick with that. Garrus. Okay, he's already got anti-personnel. Heat absorption would be nice on him. And then Tali, let's give her radioactive rounds. Alright. So yeah, those things are, I mean, you can see, they're pretty big. They're around the size of the Mako here. That was weird. I don't know why it... Why is her voice so weird there? Like, I know her voice has a little bit of an effect to it, but not that much usually. Nice, level up. Oop. Yeah, like normally, in the original games anyways, in this area, I don't know why I keep saying games, this area is only in the first game, but I would get out and actually like fight all of these guys on foot. And I kind of have to here. Yeah, we'll keep with the assault rifle for now, just because we're going into a building. I think once I get an upgraded sniper for him, I'll start focusing on that. Okay. We'll do damping. We'll do overload. We'll do sabotage. And we one-shotted it. Nice. Oh, we got a shotgun and a sniper. Ooh, those might be upgrades for both of them. Remember to level up as well. Getting shield boost would be nice. Just unlocking all of her skills would be nice here. Which, again, immunity is, like, really good in a pinch, so we'll try and get that. Okay, so now we can hack anything that we come into, which is nice. Oh, increases Omnigel recovered, really? I think just getting the skill increases the Omni Gel covered, because it doesn't say anything about getting more later. And then... yeah, so we'll get hacking. We pretty much want to max out hacking first here. Because, again, it's, like, very good to have. Ooh, that is a... yes. Yes, absolutely, we're gonna use that. Did we not have... I guess we didn't. Oh, wait, right. Why would I be using that? Because I have a sniper rifle. Man, I like one shot, one kill, to be honest. As much as we're losing fire rate with this. We'll swap it over. Garrus can use it, though. And then we'll give her a pistol just for the moment. I shouldn't even say just for a moment. For in case, well, I guess there's no point that I really need her to be able to use the pistol because she has a shotgun. Yeah, whatever. Heat sink, and then we'll give her shield battery. We'll just get rid of that because we're not going to need smash for any reason. Man. Alright, we'll give her the storm back. It's just not enough damage to justify how much she loses from it. We'll open that for now. Because we are going to go back over here and, like, kill everything. But I do want to check over here, because I think there's an item over here. And we're going to kind of check everywhere. Especially early game here, making sure that you get, like, as many items as possible is kind of important. Since I'm not, like, buying items anyways. Because I know I'll replace it probably within like 10 minutes. Well, one, let's go ahead and junk that because we're already definitely not using it. We're not going to be using Ashley anytime soon. Gladiator. Eh. We'll hold on to it, though, in case Liara can use it. I mean, not that we're making her a squad mate or anything. There's no way for us to know that. This is totally my first playthrough. Even though I said in the first episode of this that I've played this like a million times. Anyways. Assault rifle could be good there. That could be very good. Those are exactly the same. Also, they're by the same manufacturer. They just look different. And not even, like, crazy different. Well, okay. I guess that is a fairly big difference, but still. Alright, we'll toss the gladiator armor because I don't care about it. Tully. Yeah, let's go with that. You lose a little bit of protection, but you gain a lot of everything else. You basically double everything else. plus you. Yeah, no. I'm not gonna bother giving that to her either. Once I like can actually afford the Spectre gear, then there's not gonna be any point in me using anything else. The Spectre gear, unless they retuned it in this version, which I don't think they did. I don't think they like balanced anything. There's just the Spectre weapons are the best that you can possibly get. Ooh, phasic rounds and chemical rounds. Okay. I'm actually going to give myself the phasic rounds here because I really like... I don't know how useful this is because it bypasses 30% of the shield, but also it does 30% less damage, but we'll look at it anyways. Then we'll give Tali... Actually, yeah. I feel like that actually is still better, the radioactive. So we'll just destroy everything else. Oh, let's destroy it. Again, at some point... I said again, but I'm not sure I've actually said this. I think I said it in the last episode. I'll start selling stuff more instead of just destroying it, but... There is a side mission where it is very helpful to have 300 Omnigel on hand. Alright. Overload. Dampening. Sabotage. And we one-shotted it again. Okay, that was an easy one. Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely taking that. All right. This gun shoots in bursts. Okay. Oh, they're shooting at the Mako. Oh, that's a problem. I don't think she can AI hack these yet, but we'll try anyways. Using shield overload. What? So... Oh, okay. So yes, it does count if your squad mates use it. That's really helpful to know. I can't tell if it's shooting at the Mako or my squad mates. Yep, there's... Okay, that's really good to know. Because that's going to make it way easier later on when I go to, like, finish up achievements. Honestly, it makes it worth it, I think, for side missions that I should probably let's only get shot at by warnings. This thing is gonna fucking hit me right in the face, and I have no excuse for it. So this thing's like the incisor sniper rifle in 2 and 3, which is interesting. I didn't know that there were burst snipers in this game. I wonder if that's something they changed. Here I got sabotage. I guess we can hit it with the AI hack, because why not? I don't know why I'm fighting this thing on foot. What am I doing? Oh, right. We do want to still maybe try and get damping. Okay, we'll still fight on foot for a second. Oh! I almost took that right in the face. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, well, I guess we didn't get any more dampings off, but that's fine. See, I think for some, like, side mission stuff, I'm definitely going to use some of my other squad mates just to try and knock out some of those achievements. Just so that way, if I do end up doing, like, insanity playthroughs of each game, I don't have to worry about, like, using specific squad mates for powers or anything. I can just use whatever I think will be best. Okay. Work on fitness some more. I put an extra point into decryption. I don't remember why I did that. I assume I was working on maxing it out for something, but I don't remember why. All right. Nice and quick. I love the ragdoll physics. That was at least somewhat in the original game. I don't know if maybe it wasn't to that same extent, though. Jump over that. Oh yeah, so I think this is a bigger, yeah, it's a bigger version of the armatures. Really? I feel like I'm leveling up faster than I normally would have. That was not very many enemies. Jeez. I mean, I'm not complaining, but still, it just seems a little weird. Alright, and now let's try and get him up to sniper rifles. I'm going to try and get him these two as well. And then I'll probably max out sniper rifles after that. And then figure it out from there. He still got points. Just put him into hacking. Definitely want that. Let's give him a high caliber barrel for that. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. All right. I have to remember this is still a thing. Or is now a thing, rather. Because it wasn't in the original game, the little boost. That's so weird, the little, like, holdups for loading. Especially with how fast this game loads in, like, other areas. You can see the body from that one Geth just get launched over here and it was still burning. Yeah, there's the charred remains of it. And now it's gone. I don't think there's anything over here in terms of like items that I can see. Mako doesn't control all that great, even with like the upgrades to the Legendary Edition. Specifically, like the trying to turn sometimes is wonky. Alright. Oh yeah, just for the record, if you drive into lava, you die. That probably doesn't need to be said, but I may or may not have done that the first time I ever played this game. Alright, time to kill some robots. That's so weird. Those, like, little hitches were not in the original game. And again, everything I've noticed in this game is the game loads way faster. We definitely need to get something that is not burst fire. Because that is not doing it for me. Okay, damping. Damping. Well, it's sabotage too. Shield boost because we lost a little bit. Yeah, I don't like having a burst fire sniper rifle. Gotta be honest. Is there something back here? I feel like this little notch there was not in the original game, but I don't really remember, to be honest. Go. Is there another guy up in the sniper post or not? I'll worry about that in a second. I think there is. Yeah, she did use her AI hack.
We got them all, Shepard.
Maybe there's something obstructing her or whatever. Not a big deal. We didn't get any equipment from those guys, huh? It's interesting. Alright, we'll hang out here for a second and let our powers recharge. Definitely not because there's a boss fight coming up, just, you know, I get that feeling. I totally don't know.
Remember to stay hydrated.
Garrus confirmed Hydra homie.
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
Dolly. Fucking just obliterated an entire planet. God damn. Okay. Granted. Yeah, this planet's kind of a shithole. Alright, away we go. And now, for some reason, everyone has assault rifles. Even though Tali carries a shotgun usually, and I'm usually carrying a sniper. But sure. Those might be one of the most annoying enemies in the game, just because of how hard they are to actually hit sometimes. Damping. Just delete him. No? What? How is that thing not dead? Okay, well now it is. Fucking Garrus just ate all of those. You know, that's what wasn't who I was aiming for, but it'll do. Is that only 2 shots? He's getting back up. Once again, he's gonna get back up. There we go. This is gonna hurt. Yeah, I hack you. There we go. Oh, did we kill it? No. I'm surprised Garrus is not dead from that. Where the hell is that thing? There's another one of those little, like, jumper things around. There, never mind, it might have been just that sniper. Why is it still shooting at me? It's hacked. It's not how that's supposed to go down. Oh, he's right there. I thought he, like, disappeared. I don't know. Okay. That's enough of the games. Bye-bye. Alright, physics. I don't think there's any items here. Definitely don't touch lava. You will... I'm pretty sure it insta-kills you if you touch it. I don't feel like finding out if that's the case actually or not. Alright, I don't think there's any items. I was pretty sure there's not, but I figured I would double check. Metagel. Oh, okay, so it just goes berserk, so it won't necessarily... If there's nothing else to attack, it won't attack. Or it will attack you still. Well, basically, I assume attack anything close to it. Phasic rounds. I guess improved sighting. Ooh, first aid interface is actually pretty good. Yeah, toss you. Toss you. That can be okay, but I'm probably not going to use it. Damage protection is really awesome. Well, so is health regeneration. Oh, don't toss that. Whoops. Alrighty, let's go ahead and save real quick before we go in. I almost want to say there wasn't a recharge before for Metagel. You could see the bar like refilling there. Why is she using a assault rifle? No, bad. Wait, hold on. Wrong person. Should be a Geth at the end of this tunnel. Any second now. There he is. Delete him.
Think we got him, Commander. It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
I've never understood why there's like a little bit of dialogue there when you go into that spot.
Most Prothean ruins have nothing more than dead instrumentation.
That was a weird little corner to get stuck on.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security
Oh,
device.
the
I cannot
animation
move,
on
so
that.
I need you to get me out of it, all right?
It's like, that's Legends Arceus shit right there. What the fuck?
How did you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that?
That looks so bad.
I activated the tower's defense.
But then here it looks perfectly fine. This is on a Series X, by the way. This isn't a Series S. And it's at 1080p 60. Like, that's pretty bad that it can't, like, it has to do shitty animation there.
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
We just need to figure some way past this energy field.
It's a Prothean barrier curtain. I knew it would keep me safe from the Geth. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay, so the AI hacking can't really reach that far. That's fine. Oh, there's damping. Also, once again, I still haven't turned off achievement sounds on my PC, so you get the double pop. I forget if there's actually something for shield boost or not, but... Alright, bye-bye. I think that's everything. Nope, there's still something else.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
I always feel like I must be missing something in this area. Because, like, I know about this item and that item back there, or those boxes anyways. I always feel like there has to be something else in here. Oh, we have a bunch of equipment too. First aid interface. Okay. Same one we have. The same sniper rifle that he has. We'll give him the phasic rounds. And then let's give her a first aid interface. And we can destroy stuff later. Let's turn all that to Omni Jail. We don't... I feel like I remember there being a reduce all to Omni Jail button. Maybe there wasn't, though. I might be wrong about that. Alright. There we go. I also always feel like there has to be, like, something that tells you what you're supposed to do for that laser, but I've never found it. Yeah, I don't know. Drop another save. Because we're about to have maybe one of the hardest battles in the game, only because of when it takes place. Like, if you do this on a playthrough too, it's nowhere near as hard. But on a first playthrough, this battle can be a bit of a bitch. In like a minute or two here anyways.
Oh, how did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
That button as a whole ass keyboard pops out.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and
Yeah,
away.
lock in on the
ETA 8
signal
minutes.
in a cave.
He needs to move faster.
Yeah, that'll work. It's funny because they use the fact that you don't get signal in the cave later on. Spoiler alert. But that doesn't tell you when it's going to happen, so don't worry about it. Alright.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
In case you didn't notice, this place is falling apart.
Exhilarating, isn't it? Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Even though the
Whatever
energy
this is
field
blocking, you're
just
not getting it from me.
came back on behind him. Which is weird. I know why, because it's a battle arena, so, you know, they want you to know that you can't leave without fighting him, but also, like, makes no sense why that happens.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants. Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. If not, doesn't matter.
Okay, we want a damping, a sabotage, and an overload. Is there just like a basic bitch trooper that I can hack? Alright, we'll try that. Overload. Sabotaged. And then do that. That was a weird sound that I've not heard before. Alright, that's enough of you. That wasn't too bad. On normal, it's not too bad. But yeah, just because, like, how early on that is, that battle can be really rough. Also, I've had, like, crashes and stuff happen there before. Not on this version. I guess I haven't played the Series X version of Legendary Edition, but I want to say PS3 version. I think I had crashes there before.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
Just how old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours, but among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
Did your research turn up anything interesting?
What is interesting is what I did not turn up. There is remarkably little archaeological evidence of the Protheans, and even less that might explain why they disappeared. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines, the Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime.
Well,
Burned a vision
it
into
wasn't
the brain.
damaged until
Still
we
trying to sort out
interacted
what
with
all
it,
means.
Shepard.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
This isn't helping us find Saren, or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
So if you do a male Shepard here, that's actually Ashley that butts in there. Because I guess they're like already having feelings for you, so they get jealous? I don't know.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Prothean's true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Alright. And that is the, like, first mission as a Spectre done. The first real mission, you know, not the minor stuff. Oh, there's something here to interact with. Grab that. Is there anything else? Oh, okay. So I wonder if you have to be in space before these, like, start to unlock or something. Alright. So I do definitely want to go talk to Garrus and Rex. Because they both have specific side missions that are good to unlock. Does this reset already? Hey, it does. Free gear. Actually, decently high level gear as well. Let me double check this as well. I believe these are supposed to be sleep pods, if I remember correctly, but like... I couldn't imagine sleeping in that. But I guess to be fair, I don't know where else you would sleep on this ship. Other than, you know, of course, Shepard gets... Or the commander, or the captain of the ship, or whatever, gets their own bed. Which is actually 2 beds side by side. That's actually... Now I'm thinking about it, that's very weird. Why? Just make one large bed. What? Alright, whatever. So yeah, I'll do all, like, the talking to, like, the miscellaneous talking to people later.
Looking for supplies?
Let's just see what he has at this exact moment. Yeah, again, these are the goal of what I want to purchase. Specifically, I need a shotgun and 2 sniper rifles. That would be the main thing, but... not gonna worry about selling anything just yet.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a C-Sec officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it.
I forgot I muted the microphone for a second. Oh, the audio mixing sucks in Legendary Edition. Like, really badly.
After a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
Like, you can barely hear Garrus there.
It's tough. But you'd think he'd be
And Shepard is decently louder, but also, like, so many areas are, like, normal volume, I guess.
He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger for the same reasons.
Hey, remember when the thing where they mentioned that Spectres aren't trained, they're born, or whatever?
You were asked to be a Spectre.
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000
Yeah,
other
so apparently the Turians have Spectre training anyways.
special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by all.
And now they're like a little bit louder.
If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
I love Mass Effect. This, like, the issues with Legendary Edition will change that. Also, I think Legendary Edition is still the better experience. But God, the little issues and the fact that they're not going to ever patch them because the game hasn't had a patch in a while now. And it's like, man, really, guys?
Just because you can break the rules doesn't mean you should. I don't need to stoop to Saren's level to stop him. And neither do you, Garrus.
I see what you mean, but I'll think about it. Thanks, Commander.
What is the collision box here? Jesus.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought I was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Alright. So, let's go ahead and head back to the Citadel because... Oh, actually I can mark that off on... That we were on the planet, at least. Liara. Okay, cool. So we got a bunch of Citadel missions to go do. So yeah, we left the Citadel for like 10 seconds. Now we're going back. Oh wow, we got a couple levels during that. Nice. Yeah, let's do this. Just so I can get better armor for Shepard. I'll worry about other stuff later. Alright, so let me save real quick. Because I think I have enough charm for the mission that I'm going to get as soon as I land on the Citadel. But I'm not 100% sure. Because if I don't, then I'll have to do other stuff. Also, by the way, the reason why this pops up as like a noted thing, even though it's not one of the like mission worlds that you get told about, or systems or whatever, this was actually a DLC. This was the Bring Down the Sky DLC. And I forget where Pinnacle Station was. I do have... So I have the original, the 360 version installed right now. Maybe tonight, we'll see. I'm gonna try and see if my saves were cloud saved. Being that it's such a like an older title, I'm not sure if it automatically will. And then I think after I do this playthrough, like do everything in it.
Patching it through.
Commander Shepard, my name is Nasana Dantius. I have a job for you.
That's that one, okay.
In unsecured communication. If you're interested in hearing my offer, meet me on the Citadel so we can talk in person. I'll be waiting in the Diplomat's Lounge on the Presidium.
So yeah, that's one of those message things I mentioned earlier. I think that one just, I don't know if it's dependent on you going to Citadel, but I think it just happens if you change systems. But there's some of those where when you enter the system, you get a message like that. So I decided I didn't want to hop around a bunch of like different worlds collecting all of the collectible stuff early on. Anyways, what I was saying was, once I finish with this playthrough, I do want to do the Pinnacle Station DLC, because that's not in the Legendary Edition. In fact, it was never on the PlayStation 3 version. But it is on the... Oh, we want to take Liara with us when we do this as well. That way I can start doing her stuff. But yeah, it's on the Xbox 360 and PC versions of the PC version of the original game, not Legendary Edition. Because apparently, when they went to go work on porting this game to the PS3, because originally this game was a Xbox exclusive, but then 2 and 3 were not. It's kind of weird. But anyways, apparently when they went to work on it, the all the data for Pinnacle Station was corrupted. Which I do not for a second believe. I just don't think they wanted to deal with the trouble of porting it because it has literally zero effect on the story. Anyways, that's my tinfoil hat theory.
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
We weren't told to expect you, sir. I would have prepared a formal greeting.
Spare me the pleasantries. I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship and you.
I still serve the Alliance, sir. As a Spectre, I can advance our interests to the Council.
You still know what color your blood is?
Yeah, this dude's a douchebag.
I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
Boy, the car guy in me really wants to get defensive about this. Fuck it, we're doing it.
This ship has saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports.
It is an exaggeration. We haven't done that many missions yet. But the point is,
for the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, We had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
We'd be honored to show her to you, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
I'm sorry to hear that, sir.
Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
You know, I'm just realizing how stupid of a thing that is. Entirely because of that selection. Personal radios. Literally, this is basic technology we've had since, like, the 1900s, at least. Shut the fuck up.
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits at element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Yeah, apparently this dude has never heard of stealth bombers or like the SR-71 even. You know, apparently has no idea how critically important information is in a fucking war. I think I mentioned it earlier, but this dude's a douchebag and also a fucking moron.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy could be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship.
It's not supposed to be a proper warship, you fucking imbecile.
Not count how many times that garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment?
Alright, I got nothing on this one. He has a little bit of a point here. But also, I'm a Spectre. I don't report to you anymore, cocksucker. Also, it's co-designed with the Turian, so it literally doesn't matter that we have a Turian on it, because it's partially Turian anyways.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
I think Normandy is a good ship, sir. Even if you disagree, you have to see that her joint construction and multiracial crew make the Alliance look better.
Your job is to look good, Commander. The Alliance navies is to win wars.
Right. My job is to look good, and this is my ship. Now kindly get the fuck out of my face.
I'm convinced that you believe otherwise, and that you'll use it to its best ability. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Fucking shut up. God, I hate that douchebag. Anyways, alright. On to things that actually matter. Like, desperately resisting the urge to punch a reporter.
With all this exploration of Prothean culture, this must be like a survey for you, Liara.
Our travels now are somewhat different from my normal excavations. I would prefer lengthier studies and fewer explosions.
The loss of all this Prothean technology is just one more thing Saren will have to pay for.
This TMZ bitch.
Khalees had been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that.
By punching you in the face. I'm not actually going to do that. As funny as it is...
trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
I'll get through this before I continue with that. Anyways.
The Spectres represent the best of every species in the galaxy. To be asked to join them is an honor.
Some have said your appointment is the Citadel throwing humans a bone. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
Bitch, I've been a Spectre for like not even a day. Actually, the time scale of this game is really hard to figure out, but like I literally have done one mission. Shut the fuck up.
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public?
Yeah, that's how that
To
works.
hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
That's how that works. You fucking idiot. They have classified intel. Yeah, that's how every fucking warship is. I guarantee you fucking the like super carriers that the fucking US Army has aren't fucking like fully declassified. You fucking idiot. Anyways.
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
So, just to go back to the earlier thing, if you select this option, you punch this chick, just straight up. Which, like, again, funny. Also, she kind of deserves it. She's a fucking tabloid bitch. But, you are on camera, you know. And, like, actually thinking about it, not the best choice to do this. Don't do that. Honestly, of these, the best choice is like the neutral, don't answer anything, give like a very political answer version.
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
In theory, like saying, oh yeah, he was one behind Eden Prime is like the right answer because he was, but also like, you know, if you're this high up in terms of like both Alliance military and also being the first human Spectre, you gotta have to play politics, unfortunately. Okay. Let's do Garrus first here. And let's just try and get all of her, at least one of each skill. All right. Lift and Singularity, especially Lift, are like some of the best skills in the game, I feel like. Or we can max out Throw. Let's max out Throw, just for the shits and giggles of it. Because Throw is really fun, too. It's a force push. That's what it is. If you know anything about Star Wars, it's force push. Oh, well that's a straight up upgrade. Hold on a second. Let me let off a few rounds in your office here. Nice. I love how you can be on, like, the Citadel and just start firing randomly and no one does anything about it. Alright, well, too late now. I'll worry about upgrading what's his face later. Oh, I don't think he has anything to sell for me.
Hello, Commander.
But let's see here.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
I can mark off those couple of missions. I guess I shouldn't say he doesn't have anything for me. Oh, perfect. He actually does have something that I can buy. But yeah, I really only care about buying, like, licenses and stuff right now. Alright, let's go check on our buddy Conrad Werner. That seems like a good idea right now. I want to see if the dialogue here changes. Hold on. Or not changes, but if we get some new dialogue, rather. Alright, we're not hearing anything. Which is weird, because they're acting kind of animated, so I feel like I should, but whatever. Expat, I don't think you have anything for me.
Supplies for your return to the colonies?
Show me what you got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
Okay, we'll grab it while we're here, even though I basically never use grenades. But again, there is one mission where it's like actually really helpful to have that.
Hey, there are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Being a Spectre is a big responsibility. I just want to make humanity proud.
The vids are all talking about Commander Shepard fighting for all of us back home. And your grace and skill have inspired a whole legion of admirers, too.
That was a weird animation skip.
Hey, can I get your picture?
I don't have a problem with it, but why?
Are you kidding? Nobody will believe that I talked with the beautiful Commander Shepard unless I get a picture. Just
oh
hold
boy,
up your gun.
he's a simp.
Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Will she, though? I feel like most wives don't appreciate you hanging pictures of other women in your house. I don't know.
Yes, human. You need something, yes?
Let me see
Talk
what you
to
have.
you. I don't think
Oh,
you'll
you will
have
be pleased, I
anything.
think. Very good things I have. You will see.
I could get armor for Garrus or Tali here, but again, we're so early game, there's no point in buying anything. Because you'll just replace it pretty quickly. This douchebag.
They told me it was you. but I didn't believe it. Shepard grew up and turned into a soldier.
Have we met?
Name's Finch. You probably don't remember me, but we ran together in the 10th Street Reds. Maybe you don't remember it yourself, running in a gang. None of the vids mention it when they're talking about you.
My history's a matter of public record. I got nothing to hide.
Really? What if someone gave an interview talking about Commander Shepard's history in the gangs? We're not trying to cause you trouble, Shepard. We just want a favor, for old time's sake. One of the Reds, Kurt Wiseman, got picked up by Turians. We'd like you to talk to the Turian guard in the bar and get Kurt out.
Why would I help you? What? And like, what? Do you understand that I could literally put a bullet between your eyes right now and the council would be like, yeah, whatever, he was a gang member, so we don't care. Hell, he could be an upstanding citizen. They'd be like, yeah, but you're a Spectre, so we don't really care. What an idiot.
What was this guy arrested for?
Some stupid minor offense. Maybe he had a little red sand. You know how the Turians are. They declared him a problem, and they're shipping him back for a trial.
Yeah, funny thing, if you go into the Codex stuff, like all like the backstory and the lore of the different species, the Turians are like actually pretty lax about like recreational drug use. Basically, as long as you can do your job, or, you know, if you're part of the military, still, like, as long as it's not being an issue, they don't care. So, like, why would they be arresting someone for having drugs? Because, again, they, like, are pretty lax about that. Granted, they make it sound like red sand is, like, really nasty shit in the games, but, like, still, I don't know. It's just funny that they use that as the thing, where it's like, but this is the group that doesn't care as much as everyone else. Anyways.
What was one of the 10th Street Reds doing in Turian space?
Since your days, the Reds have expanded. We do some salvage, a little shipping here and there, that kind of thing.
You're not asking me to break Wiseman out of jail, are you?
Of course
Why are you looking way off to the left there, Shepard? He's right in front of you.
All we're asking you to do is pull a little for us.
My gang days are over, Finch. Get out of my way.
I love how the Paragon option there is grabbing his collar and getting in his face.
Change your mind, he's over in Cora's den. Take care of this, and you'll never see me again.
Yeah, or I could just shoot you.
You might not run with the Reds anymore, but you really don't want us as your enemy.
Motherfucker, I'm literally a Spectre. How are you going to try and threaten me as a Spectre? You don't want us as your enemy. Motherfucker, I could cut down all of you single-handedly. What? It's just so, like, dumb that we even entertain it. Like, even as a Paragon playthrough, just have that moment of like, yeah, really? One of the most badass motherfuckers on the face of the fucking galaxy, and you're gonna try and threaten me? Fucking try it. I don't know.
C-Sec always turned a blind eye to what went on in here. I think Fisk was paying someone off.
Nah, I think C-Sec just appreciates the view of the area. Anyways.
We Asari are more accepting of our sexuality than most other species. Some club owners like to exploit this by hiring us as dancers.
Well, my previous comment does not age well now. Okay, let's just pretend that didn't happen.
Can I help you?
A human named Finch wanted me to use my authority as a Spectre to free Kurt Wiseman.
A xenophobe? I should have known he'd have friends. Thank you for the information. We'll increase the guard at his cell.
I knew you'd rat us out, Shepard. Now it's payback time. When we're through telling our story, the aliens will all know what the first human Spectre really is.
Every fiber of my being right now, every fiber of my being wants to just shoot this motherfucker. Like, I always, like, every other playthrough I've done, I've always been, like, the good person. Or even I'll intimidate him. The only reason why I will not is because I get a lot of Paragon points for this. And for one of the, like, more important, like, storyline things, I guess, in, like, the later games. Actually, I don't even know if it helps in the later games, but, like, there's a much more important point in this game where I need to have basically maxed out charm. Hold on a second, we're Googling. If I can do this and, like, not get fucked by it, I'm gonna do it. What's the name of this mission? Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and pause the recording here and, like, figure this out. Give me 1 sec. Well, I get 8 Paragon points from not, like, shooting him. You know what? Fuck it. We're shooting him anyways.
No, they won't.
Impressive. Perhaps the first human Spectre will not be a disappointment after all. Goodbye, Spectre.
Hey, he liked it. Whether or not I can actually do things the way I want to later, I don't know. But actually, you know what? That just means I have to shoot someone else later, and that's fine. Did I mention this is mostly Paragon? This is totally mostly Paragon. This isn't me, like, desperately holding back the bloodlust, I swear. It instantly gave me another intimidate point. So yeah, with these, depending on how far along in like the meters you get, so you can see there's the Paragon on the left and the Renegade on the right side of Shepard's face there. God, I can like barely even say mostly Paragon. I guess I've done twice as much Paragon as Renegade. Anyways. Anyways, I don't know where I was gonna go with that. The point is, the more stuff you do that's like Paragon or Renegade, the more you get like free charm and intimidate points by doing that. So there's like a way to min-max that stuff where you don't spend any more points than you have to, but this is normal difficulty. It doesn't matter. So, let me get, I guess I actually don't need these too badly. Although maxing out first aid on Shepard would be nice. Or do I want to, no. I was going to say I could be like stupid and just like max it out on Garrus, but it does stack with the other characters. I'm not going to worry about first aid though, because it's, we're on normal, so it doesn't matter. Anyways, yeah, we're just gonna max out sniper rifles for Garrus. So what was I upgrading besides? Oh, we finished off throw. That's right. Yeah, we'll work on lift. I probably want to try and get like everything to at least level 2 with her, or the second tier anyways. Alright, let's go ahead and save. That might end up, I might regret saving here just because, again, I usually don't shoot him, but also, you know what? He's a gang member, and that's what gang members understand, right? Violence. I say as the whitest motherfucker on the planet. Anyways, I'm going to take a quick break here, and I will be back in. So I just realized that I never unpaused after looking up that information about that mission, so I'll be splicing in the Twitch recording of that. That's fun. Anyways, I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. God, do I feel fucking stupid. I paused so that way I could make sure that that didn't have like really bad repercussions to shoot him. And then I forgot to repause before I shot him. Well. Oh well. I can mark that off my checklist though. So that one's done. Okay. We talked to Conrad, which I marked off. There are a couple more missions that I can do real quick. I'm definitely not moving around my microphone a whole lot. Also not gonna double check my model real quick here. Okay. Let's go. Right, we need to actually go to the fast travel spot. I can't just fast travel for the map. God, I wish they would have added that. Oh, that would have made, like, the Legendary Edition so nice. I just want to double check. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's anything else there. Wards. Wards? Do I want to go to the wards? Anywhere in the wards? No, let's go to the embassies first. Oh, I hate how on carpet a desk chair will like kind of get ruts. And like it can be a pain in the ass to get the desk chair like to move. Like if you only need to move a little bit, it'll just like roll back into it. Though, funnily enough, not as bad as it would be on like a one of those rubber like floor mats, or not even rubber, like the plastic floor mats that you put down. That they were like, yeah, it lets you move around better on carpet with a desk chair. Except that then it just gets like really big divots in it, and you can't get out of those.
Commander Shepard.
I've never understood why people like buy those. I've had them before, and they just suck so much.
It sounded like you needed some help.
I do. My sister Dahlia is a crewman on a cargo vessel operating out beyond the fringes of the Traverse. Her ship was attacked by privateers. There were no reported survivors.
I'm sorry for your loss.
This is where it gets complicated. Last week, I received a message with her voice on it. Dahlia is alive. The rest of the crew was killed, but she was taken prisoner. The slavers demanded a huge ransom from me in exchange for returning her unharmed.
Why didn't the raiders kill Dahlia along with everyone else?
My sister probably told them who she was. My family's very wealthy, Shepard. They must have realized she was worth more to them alive.
Coming up with the ransom seems like the best way to ensure Dahlia's safety.
That's what I thought. I did what they wanted. Transferred the funds to the account they specified. Only they never released her. They haven't contacted me since. I've made a terrible mistake, Shepard. I'm a diplomatic emissary. By law, I'm required to report any attempted extortion to CSEC immediately. But I was afraid for Dahlia, so I just paid the ransom. Now she's still missing. And if anyone finds out what I did, I could end up in jail.
That seems not really likely that they would jail her. They would just not let her be a diplomat anymore. Like, they're basically going to say the same thing here. Shepard's going to be like, yeah, that's stupid. And she's like, no, it makes sense. But, like, obviously, my position that I was put into, I kind of have to. But they wouldn't jail you for paying a ransom. They'd just be like, what the fuck were you thinking? Get the fuck out of here. We're just not going to, like, help you anymore. But, like, obviously, it makes sense why.
Why would they put you in jail? You're the victim here.
Government representatives on the Citadel are not allowed to negotiate with terrorists. It's too dangerous. Paying a ransom would only encourage more kidnappings. I support the law in theory, but When I got the message, all I could think about was Dahlia's safety. I doubt they would actually send me to prison for what I did, but they would strip me of my post, and Dahlia would still be in the hands of the slavers.
I forgot that she literally says what I just said. Never mind.
You want me to find her and bring her back?
You only need to bring her back. I've already found her for you. I tracked the ransom payment through several accounts. Eventually, it led to a small mercenary band operating out of the Artemis Tau cluster. I need you to go to the Merc base, take them out, and bring my sister back. You shall be well rewarded.
How'd you find out who was behind the ransom?
I have resources. Contacts and credits can go a long way, especially if you're willing to bend the rules. I already broke the law when I paid the ransom. This couldn't make things any worse.
I mean, yeah, that can make it a lot worse. I don't disagree with it if you're trying to save your sister, but like that seems a lot worse than just like paying a ransom when you probably shouldn't.
Anything you can tell me about the mercs who have your sister?
Pretty much what you'd expect. Rough, dangerous, and well-armed. Nothing a Spectre cannot handle, though.
Can't you hire someone else to do this?
I do not want to take chances with my sister's life. I need a Spectre. Besides, you operate outside official channels. My superiors cannot find out I never reported the ransom in the first place.
Keep your reward. I'll bring your sister back. I promise.
Thank you, Shepard. I knew you were the right woman for the job. Come back and see me when the job is done.
Alright. What's next? Let's go to Financial District. There's a quest over there we can knock out pretty quick. Is Udina in his office? Let me check that real quick. Alright. Wait. How are there? Oh, okay. They come from up there. I was like, how the fuck are there a bunch of leaves there? There's no trees around here. But no, that would make sense. Oh, he is in here. And there's another codex entry. I don't know that I've ever gotten that codex entry.
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster. The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those Prothean ruins.
This isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
I know. Just try to be a little more careful. The Council's watching you, and we all get judged on how you behave.
Interesting. Okay.
Yes, Commander?
Where can I find Admiral Kahoku?
Last I heard, he was up in the tower trying to get the Council to investigate Bane's death. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
I think I probably had that dialogue with him last time, but whatever. So I wonder, I assume Udina is there every time you complete a mission. Or like a story mission. I'll just fast travel. That's so weird that like it continues to have the arrow above it. That is so... Alright, whatever. I feel like that wasn't a thing that happened in the original version. Financial, yeah. Also, from what I've gathered, some of the achievements are kind of buggy. Or at least were kind of buggy, so... They really did not take their time with this game, which sucks. I mean, I get it, it's a remaster. They usually suck, but like, come on.
I don't care what you think, Michael. It's my decision.
I know you're hurting, Rebecca, but don't let your grief hurt your baby too.
Can I help with anything?
Perhaps you could talk some sense into her.
I don't need anyone to talk sense into me, Michael. I'm not undergoing the treatments.
My sister-in-law here is pregnant, And she's refused to let the baby undergo gene therapy in utero.
I'm certain that she has a good reason. I'd like to hear both sides.
My husband Jacob died from a rare heart condition several months ago.
There's a chance that the baby could develop the same heart condition, but routine gene therapy can eliminate it.
A very small chance, Michael. And extranet reports say the therapy could harm the child.
It's less dangerous than the genetic enhancements that every soldier in the Alliance receives.
You know what's funny is for the longest time, I would just like immediately choose let her choose. And then I realized this is literally some anti-vax bullshit. I was like, oh wait, yeah, no, that's actually fucking stupid.
What are the chances that your child will develop the heart condition?
According to the doctors, there's a 1 in 50 chance. And if my baby develops the condition, medical treatments are available.
Which are nowhere near as effective as simply getting the gene therapy.
Also, it's funny because it's like the extranet, people in the extranet say that there could be issues we don't know about. Wait, yeah,
what
anyways,
are the chances that
it's
gene
just...
therapy could hurt the baby?
1 in 300 at most.
But extranet articles say there could still be long-term complications we don't know about. Don't you understand? If my baby is that 1 in 300, I will always wonder if I killed my baby for nothing.
For what it's worth, I think you should consider undergoing the therapy.
I don't care what you think. Who are you anyway? It's my child. It's my decision.
Wouldn't your husband have wanted to give the baby a better chance than he had?
But what if it ends up killing a child who would never have developed the condition? What then?
Anyways.
Then you'll know you did all you could to keep your baby safe. That's all you can do.
Don't you understand? I can't lose this baby. This is all I have left of him.
And you and that baby are all I have left of Jacob. I can't lose you. Either of you. Not after this.
Then why didn't you just say that instead of yelling at me?
I was scared. I'm sorry.
If it means that much to you, if you trust that it's the right thing, I'll do the therapy. Thank you so much. I guess we needed an outside person to talk some sense into both of us.
So, like, everything about this kind of ignored. Why are you taking medical advice from a random fucking person that runs up and talks to you? What? Like, for all of my, you know, shitting on the what that discussion is, also still makes more sense to just like make your own decision and be like, hey, we weren't talking to each other and some random person ran up and told me to fucking do this thing. Like, what? What? This game. I love this game so much, but also, like, you know, sometimes the writing is very stupid, and that is one of those times. Okay. That mission is done. Okay, let's go... Let's go back to the Citadel Tower, because... Perfect. Our favorite reporter. The one that isn't a tabloid TMZ bullshit. Yeah, I'll save real quick.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous. Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
You know, she's probably not wrong, but also this is incredibly illegal what we're doing. It doesn't matter that I'm allowed to access the area. If I'm planting a bug and then she's using that for her story, that's still very, like, a problem. But I guess, to be fair, this could be a situation of if you get the information out there, then it's already too late for them. Like, they can punish you, but at least it might force change regardless. So, I don't know. What happens in this office? I forget. Is there anything in this office? I feel like there is, but I don't remember there being anything at the same time. I don't know. Also, I do find it weird they mentioned that the Citadel Tower is, like, the main, place for any of... Or it's like, it's where they handle all of the air traffic control stuff, basically. But then you come down to the wards and you plant a bug here to handle that. I guess maybe the Citadel Tower is like the main hub that handles a lot of stuff, but then they also delegate it to wherever ships are actually landing. For the ones that actually land in the wards. I don't know. That would be my best assumption, I guess, but it is kind of weird. Alright. Back to the tower. Now we planted the bug.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
That's the Asari mission.
It was no problem. Good luck.
Which actually kind of works out perfectly because...
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show
yeah, that's like the last thing that I was gonna do here anyways. Perfect. Okay. Dope. Let's head back to the Normandy. I really wish there would be an option. I wish they would have added this in the Legendary Edition. To just like fast travel back to the Normandy. Instead of having to go back to CSEC and then go up the elevator and then get onto the Normandy. Just like, let me fast travel back.
In a further development in the Eden Prime investigation, the Council has reportedly revoked the Spectre status of one of its operatives. While the unnamed operative has not yet been apprehended, a Council spokesman confirmed that corrective actions had been taken.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in pro...
Really? Really? Oh, when was my last autosave? As soon as the audio bugged out, I knew something was wrong. Oh, come on. Really? I feel like that's an area that I've never had the Mass Effect games crash. Or I guess Mass Effect 1. Oh, that's really annoying. I hope I've had a recent autosave. But I have no idea where it would be. I know my last, like, hard save was not too long ago. Okay, that's not too bad. Or that's not bad at all. That's like a few seconds. Assuming the game isn't completely broken. Or I might have to go make a new save and play up to this point again, which would be super disappointing. I don't think that's the case, though. It's probably just a dumb fucking bug thing where I decided to fuck up on me.
Stand by, shore party.
Please don't break again.
Decontamination in pro...
Alright, and we're gonna go ahead and hard save right there. So that does not happen again.
The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Alright, let's go do some side missions. So I'm gonna go back to the Artemis Tau cluster.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Oh, this is about the reporter.
Commander, Ms. Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just
Well,
wanted to let you know
because
what
she is
response
one.
was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
I forget what his, like, response to that is, if you actually just, like, straight up punch her. Was it Gnosis? Hold on a second. I can actually check. So Athens I already did, because there was nothing there. It's literally just a couple of scans. Yeah, let's go to Macedon.
Commander, urgent message from Alliance Command coming in. I'll patch it through.
Shepard, this is Admiral Hackett from Alliance Command. We've got a situation here, and you're the only one that can...
Oh, is this the mission that lets you get, specializations?
What do you need, Admiral?
For your,
class?
Yep, it is, okay.
We test weapons and technology in live fire simulations. One of the VIs we use to simulate enemy tactics in the drills is no longer responding to our override commands. It's gone rogue.
Are you telling me this computer is thinking on its own?
We're not stupid, Shepard. This is a virtual intelligence, not a true AI. It's not self-aware, and it can't access any external systems. We didn't do anything illegal here. Virtual intelligence support is critical to our military success. VIs process thousands of status reports and react in nanoseconds. No human can do that. We need you to fight your way through the training ground of the VI core and manually disable it.
Can't you disable it remotely?
Our fail-safes aren't responding. The VI operates on a closed network. It can't affect any external systems, but we don't have any direct access to its processes. We could bomb it from orbit, but the damage to the facility would be catastrophic. We'd prefer to have someone shut down the core. Someone like you. I know Spectres answer the Council, but you're still human. You're still part of the Alliance military, and right now we need you. The VI controls all the facility's weapons, drones, and automated defenses. You're the only one that can pull this off, Shepard. Good luck.
Alright, so yeah, we'll deal with that in a little bit. I believe we have everything here. I will double check for this asteroid. There is an asteroid in this asteroid belt that like you can scan. There it is. So yeah, a lot of these I think usually, more than half the time, but generally when there's an asteroid belt, there's like some asteroid that you can scan. And they'll have something on them. This one doesn't because I already got it from it. Alright, and we're gonna land on a planet for the first time. Hell yeah. Let me see here. Oh, we didn't get something for Tully yet. Well, that's fine, because we can bring Garrison Tully. But I do want some biotics, so it'd probably be a good idea to bring Liara with me, actually. Usually my squad for these is, Liara and Tully anyways. And at some point I'll have to bring Caden back with me because he has neural shock. But Tully can't open everything. Ooh. I didn't think about that. There's that. Once again, texture pop in. Let's see. Oh, I can finish unlocking all her stuff, though. Okay, never mind. She can hack everything now. So... that is the Merc base. So I'm going to come over here. I have a map up on my web browser to show me where everything is. Just because, like, so you can see it in the bottom right on the map. If there's something nearby you, it'll show the icon for it. Like, there's mineral deposits that you can scan. But, like, it's just easier, especially with how many times I've played this game. And especially for, like, streaming and stuff. I'll just go directly to them. It's fine. Okay, they got the weapons they should. And the hacking stuff in this game, way easier than it is on PC. Because you just have to press the buttons, whereas on PC it's like a rotating maze of obstacles that you have to navigate through in order to get to the center. And it's kind of a pain in the ass. Scanner upgrade. Sure, we'll give her a blade of coating. Jesus Christ, I cannot speak. okay. There's something I will try to remember to mention later. But there's a... I guess you can actually... It's right, like, here-ish. There's a point of interest that can be brought up later. But that would actually be a spoiler to bring up. Which, as much as I kind of don't care about spoilers, I also kind of do. And it's a very minor, not important thing. So... anyways. I guess I say minor, not important thing, but like, so is collecting all the mineral deposits. Like where I'm traveling right now. But like, it's something that literally has no effect if you don't encounter it. In fact, you could very easily just not notice it. It's a little like sound cue thing. I guess that doesn't really reveal anything to say that. But it's one of those like little very minor things that like is part of why I also really love the worlds that you can land on in this game. Like, I get they're a lot of times not that interesting, but also I just do kind of love it. I don't know. It's kind of weird to explain how I feel about a lot of the stuff with this first game, Mass Effect 1, because it's like, there's a lot of things that, like, I get didn't age well, but, like, they make it so unique and fun to me and special that, like, even if I can... You know, I can look at it and be like, okay, well, this wasn't the best game design necessarily. You know, stuff like, you know, the overheating weapons instead of having ammo and stuff. Where, like, I get it. The ammo mechanic, it just ends up being better gameplay overall. Like, I think the combat at Mass Effect 2 and 3 are probably better than this game. Because the overheating ends up with more downtime where you're waiting for a weapon to recharge instead of just reload and okay, if you don't have ammo, then switch to a different weapon. But God, something about the way this game is, I will just like always love it more than the other two. Even if like I can recognize that they're probably better games. Anyways. Also, you can see in the bottom right, it says level 1 hazard. I'm not sure why I'm not taking damage, but there's something that mitigates the damage, I think, that we must have going on right now. But yeah, some of the worlds have higher, like, hazard levels, and then you actually, if you stay out too long outside of the Mako, you end up taking damage. Which is fun. Yeah, as you can see with that, like, mineral deposit, that's in the very corner of the playable area. And I forget what happens if you actually venture too far into the red over there. But you get a warning from Joker that's like, hey, you're leaving the mission area. You need to come back in. And I forget if you, like, instantly die. I don't think it stops you. It's either you instantly die or it teleports you out. And, like, I forget exactly what it is. I'm not going to find out because I don't really care. And I think one time when I played this game back in, like, 2010, oh my god, it's been over a decade. I don't remember exactly what year it is, but I think it was, like, 2009, 2010 when I first played this game. God, it's been over a decade since I first played this franchise. which is wild because I didn't even, like, care that much about it the first time. Like, it was fun, but, like, I wasn't that, you know, super into it. Like, I played, with Mass Effect 2, one of my better friends at the time, he actually pre-ordered Mass Effect 2 for the Xbox 360, and he was like, yeah, I would rather play through the game on PC, though. And he hadn't, like, finished his Mass Effect 1 playthrough, so he, like, had pre-ordered the game on 360 and just gave me the pre-ordered game. It's like, yeah, you can play it. Which was, like, super cool. But yeah, like, I liked Mass Effect 2 at the time, even, but I just never got around to finishing it. It was back, I think Modern Warfare 2 was the, like, Call of Duty game at the time. Yeah, no, Black Ops 1 wasn't out yet. And so we were just, like, constantly hopping back into that all the time. So I never got around to finishing Mass Effect 2 for whatever reason. I gave him back the game eventually because, you know, it was his game. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I just, like, I didn't care about it that much. Like, I enjoyed it, I just didn't care that much. And then when I eventually got back around to the franchise, a couple or a few years later, I, like, just was like, oh my god, how did I not, like, appreciate what was in front of me? This is incredible. This is so much fun. Like, the world and just everything about it, like... Okay. Oh, if you hold A, you flip. Okay. I don't think... Maybe that was in the original version, but I feel like that wasn't. Alright, anyways. Enough rose-tinted glasses. Let's go raid this base. No. No more hammer. Never again. I will never equip another hammer sniper rifle. I hate the burst fire rifles. Ugh. I don't think that was in the original game. I feel like that must have been a change made later. Which, to be fair, again, it used to be that at early levels, if you had a sniper rifle, this was your reticle. Like, it would wave around all over the place. So they probably did change that to make it a little bit more varied. I wonder if some of the other guns got changed too. Like other, maybe assault rifles or whatever got modified. Let's go ahead and throw you. Stamping and overload. That is a Krogan. That is a problem. Lift. That's nothing new. That's enough of you. Stasis. I don't think she hit that. Oh no, she didn't use it even. So yeah, when they're in stasis, you can't damage them. That's kind of why stasis is kind of iffy ability. Oh, we can throw you, though.
Target eliminated.
Bye-bye. Oh, that was the wrong thing.
Get down!
Okay, well, I'll grab this while I'm looking at it. Oh, interesting. Damping, sabotage. Let's do overload, sabotage overload. All right, well, that was enough of that with her.
It's over now.
Yeah, so you can like climb up on top of some stuff in this game, but it's not a whole lot.
Good as new.
It's like very specific things. Did we already blow this up? No, we didn't. I keep on hitting the select button to throw a grenade. I don't know why. Oh, it did. Okay. I feel like that second explosion was much larger, but it looked like it was exploded the first time. It might have just been like a... the scorching made it look blown up or something. I don't know. Yeah, these medical stations like almost always suck. Oh, yeah, Phoenix armor for a Krogan. Let me get right on that. All right. Finish maxing that out. Oh, we're already at the point where we only get 1 point for the squad members. I'll try and get her... We'll get her up to at least shield boost, and then I think I'll start boosting up her shotgun. Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. Nah, we'll pass on that. We'll give it a Tully, I guess. That could be helpful on her. Shotguns. Oh, okay. I guess it's the same brand, it's just, or the same gun, it's just higher level. That makes sense why it'd be so good. That's not worth it, I don't think. Definitely take that. Alright, let's go upstairs. And up there, run into the room. Ooh, cryo explosive actually, just because it's such like a big bonus. I didn't realize we got that. And then... Oh, Shepard, because we want the explosive. I'll check those in a second. So basically that's just saying that the girl that Nasania sent us to go save, her sister, is in fact actually the leader of the mercs that we just wiped out. Because if you notice at the end there, the last merc was actually in Asori. In fact, I might actually say her name as well. Back to the Normandy. I can go mark that stuff off. Or at least that planet. So we will... Let's go back to the Citadel so we can finish up that quest. And then I will actually... I think after I do that, I will go... Oh. The local cluster. Which is, where that other mission is. The one we got the message about for the Alliance base. Did we get the thing for... Oh, right, because we're still taking Liara with us for anything that's combat. But if it's not combat, let's take Garrus and Tali. And then, yeah, we're just gonna max out his sniper rifles. Even though no, we'll just max it out and then we'll go after his armor and other stuff later. But I do want to see... That's a straight upgrade, so we'll definitely take that. Oh, actually, we could stop doing that. I think I will for right now. I'll stop converting everything to Omnigel so we can start selling it. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, definitely want that. Well, at least I feel like we want that.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. XO Presley has the deck.
I also, besides doing the
Quarians endangered the entire galaxy when they let the Geth break free. I hope your people are properly contrite, Tally.
As the Turians are properly contrite for releasing the genophage upon the Krogan.
You're assuming that sterilizing them was a mistake.
Holy fuck, guys. Let's, like, dial it down a notch. One people basically got genocided by machine race. Other people potentially genocided entire sentient race. How about we just, like, not pick these fights, please? Can we not? Crewmates, please? Not, like, wage war against each other?
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Alright, still nowhere near to affording any of this stuff. Oh, actually, we could buy a pistol. Oh, wait, sorry. I was like, oh, it's a pistol. We can buy that now. We're not anywhere near it yet. Besides, I want to get the sniper rifle first, which will take me a minute. But yeah, besides the Asari mission, I also want to check if Conrad Werner is back yet. But we'll check that in a second. All right.
Yes, Shepard? Did you find my sister?
Dahlia's dead, and I know she was blackmailing you.
So the truth comes out. I hope you're not angry. Surely you can understand why I lied to you. If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. That is why I misled you. I could not risk you exposing me. But now that Dahlia is out of the picture, it's no longer a problem.
I would have helped if you just told me the truth.
Perhaps you're right. I am sorry. We have trust issues in my family.
Oh, yes you do.
I should transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
Yeah, the family trust issues thing kind of comes up later. Maybe it's not even family trust issues, just being terrible people. Comes up in a later game.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. Could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
Right.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits, but I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
So that gets us a license, similar to like some of the weapons and stuff, that our Mali Council, I believe, it just said. Let me double check that. Yeah, so they have some of the best biotic mods and maybe Omni tools. Basically the biotic amps improve biotic powers, go figure, and then the Omni tools help they boost tech powers. to the markets. I could go buy grenade capacity number 4 from the CSEC requisitions guy, but I'm not going to do that. Nope, Conrad's not back. Okay, so we have to go do another mission first, or another story mission, but we're not gonna do that.
Reporter Kalisa Al-Jilani recently attempted to land an interview with Commander Shepard, the first human Spectre. Commander Shepard answered difficult questions, demonstrating that under that military uniform is a keen diplomatic mind.
Yeah, diplomatic, unless it's a gang member from the former gang that I used to run with back on Earth, in which case I'll just shoot a motherfucker. Don't worry about it. I swear I'm better than Saren. Well, I guess to be fair, shooting a random gang member and genociding a planet are slightly different. So, being better than Saren is not a very high bar to clear. Okay, let's go ahead to the local cluster, because getting the specialization for your class is like super useful. I feel like you get that too early on. That should have been like a level 30 thing, but whatever. But yeah, basically once you hit level 20, you unlock that mission. Huh, Soul Cluster. I don't know if they actually say. I wasn't paying that much attention when Hackett was talking. They might actually straight up say where you're going. I feel like they don't though. Anyways. Let's just pretend that we don't know where we're going. That totally Soul doesn't tell you exactly where we're going to an Alliance base. Wow, we're back in the solar system. Yeah, anyways. Now that I'm done being a dipshit. Yeah, you get to land on the moon. Which... I guess, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. Liara... Yeah, Tolly. AI hack. Yeah, we want Tolly. We can use Liara just to span her abilities to get achievements, but we want Tolly right now. Okay, pull up that map. So there's a probe over here that we can go grab, which we'll go past the actual base to go grab it. But there's basically the only thing on the moon here is the base that we're going to, or we're supposed to go to. And then a couple places that have turrets set up for whatever reason. And then that probe, which... Oh... It says what the probe is when you get to it, so we'll worry about it when we actually get to it. Alright. Let's try and climb up this hill. God, the boost helps so much with, like, actually climbing up these hills sometimes. I'm sure there's an actual path you're supposed to take, but I don't care. Another level up, nice. So we finished snipers. Let's get, like, all of our skills done. Yeah. And then, well, I was gonna say why we're shooting like human turrets. I don't know, but I guess maybe it's part of the VI thing. But it is weird because there's a note. Are they shooting at me? There's no way the turrets over there are shooting at me. I would see something by now, right? Anyways. But yeah, maybe these turrets that I'm shooting are controlled by the VI, but it is weird because there's a note on the Mass Effect wiki that they don't actually get disabled after you disable the VI, which is a little odd. Also, how a VI can go rogue is very weird. So VI is like, I assume just to be basically a computer program that doesn't have any intelligence. Probably like, more like a, not even like a chat GTP or GPT, however you're supposed to, whatever the fuck the acronym is. But just like, you know, again, like Hackett says, it handles a bunch of sit reps and make sure, you know, just handles a bunch of information basically without actually having intelligence of its own. So how a VI can go rogue, no idea. Doesn't make any sense actually. But anyways. Also, it's just weird because, like, why are these turrets shooting at us when we're also Alliance military? And I would assume, you know, the military would be like, hey, we're asking you to come clear out this, rogue training station. So, you know, maybe we'll make sure you don't get shot at by more turrets than you need to. But also, they, like, don't get disabled when you turn off the VI, so it's not being controlled by them for sure. I don't know. It's just a weird thing. But you know what else it is? Free XP, as shown by the level up there. Alright, I'll put one more point into that just to get it, and then I'll probably start working on maxing out Spectre training. And I have no idea what I'm going to do from there, at least yet. I may or may not have hit the wrong button there. Anyways. Alright, so yeah. The probe that you can collect is a Soviet probe, I guess. So it's one of the missions that the Soviet Union sent towards the moon. I'm not sure why this one is specifically important, to be honest. I don't remember that. I remember it's probably somewhere in the Mass Effect. Here, actually, you know what? I have the wiki up right now. Let me see. Okay, well, it doesn't actually say the importance on the Mass Effect wiki. It mentions that because it's here, you can kind of figure out where... Whoops, I hit the wrong button. Alright. Oh, we can keep trying. Okay, that's... Wasn't there a thing where I couldn't retry? Wasn't that like the first fucking thing in the game? Anyways. Explosive. Got our proton rounds. Does she have proton rounds? Let's give her proton rounds. Because shield bypass is like super useful. But yeah, you can have an idea of where on the moon this like mission is actually taking place, which is kind of cool. I have no idea if the geography of this area actually makes sense or not, though. But yeah, like I remember looking up a long time ago what the significance of that like specific probe was. And there was some reason, I assume, why they chose it, but I just don't remember what it was. Anyways, in we go. I wasn't sure if that was gonna like automatically pop if I hit it. Anyways. I'll worry about the shotguns later. Let's just collect everything, and we can worry about upgrades later. I feel like those things are moving way faster than we used to. It would be great if, like, stasis would go where I tell it to go at some point here. Lift, even though it's not going to do anything. I just want to investigate the area before we move forward. See if there's any items. It'd be kind of weird if there were, because it is a like Alliance training base, but also there was stuff in the first area, so I don't know. Also, you apparently get gear from killing the AIs, so I don't... Yeah. Alright, here we go. I don't think there's anything in, like, the big areas of these bases. This might be one of the more tedious things you have to do in the entire game, is destroying all of these. Because there's 8 in all 3 of the bases. And it's just like, it takes way too much damage. It should be like one shot, honestly. Also, I know there is some research in one of these areas. I don't remember which one it is. Or where it is, specifically. It's like on these terminals, but I don't remember past that.
That's the last of them.
So yeah, there's that message when you clear out the first, or when you kill the first of those terminals. That there's a toxic gas filling the bunkers now. But it doesn't bother you during the one that you're currently on. And then the later ones you just put on your helmet. So I don't know what the purpose of that is, to be honest. Alright. I was testing there real quick to see if I could use Metagel whenever. That's why there was that little tone that played. And then throw you. You're going around this side. go ahead and heal for free, I guess. I swear the leveling is way faster than it should be. Like, I really feel like I'm leveling up way too fast. I mean, I guess to be fair, I shouldn't complain, but it just seems fast for what it should be. Ooh, energized weave is good. Rail extension.
Area secured.
We're already kicking so much ass, I'm not going to worry about it. We didn't get anything for Liara yet, right? Or the those powers yet. Nah. None of the biotic powers yet. But we haven't used too many yet either, so we should be okay. Oh, there's the thing I wanted to access. It just takes way too much damage, man. God, that's right. And now you have this problem. Is my shotgun any quicker? Oh, it might be, actually, at least for clearing these. I don't know why I keep pressing select for grenade.
Perimeter secured. Perimeter clear.
I hate how long that takes.
Negative contacts, Commander.
It just, I don't know. It seems like it wastes so much time. Wow, so there isn't any random spread to the shotgun. It's always going to be in like a hexagon pattern with the one in the middle. That's interesting. That actually like heavily affects how I think about the shotguns in the game. I wonder if they're like I don't even wonder. I feel like they're just hands down going to be the best close quarters weapons beside, like, sniper rifles, long range, and then everything else just shotgun.
Heading to position.
Let me save real quick because I've had this game, not Legendary Edition, but I have had Mass Effect 1 crash before when doing this this mission. Like, once I finish it, it like crashes when I try and leave the base. I feel like, again, that was either PS3 or PC version of the, like, OG edition. But I don't remember which one it was. Well, that's fun. Okay, that should be most of them. That was a little bit worrying. I have definitely died on this area before, especially on Insanity. I don't know what caused them all to group up there, though. I wonder if just, like, the fact that I was using a gun to clear the barriers, which I guess kind of have to do. But I guess that was enough to attract them all or something. Because I feel like even in other times I've played through this on the regular editions, it doesn't do that. I don't know why I completely forgot that I can just shoot past these things. The shields. It is.
Area secured.
Okay. I didn't know you could shoot your own grenades. That's interesting. I just threw it there because I was like, oh yeah. I can throw it, shoot 3 times, and then detonate it, and it might be a little bit faster. Okay. Let's see. Commando, damage. Yeah. Yeah, we're just going to take that. That one's going to be better. I'm mostly going to be a shooter type player anyways, instead of as much as I've used powers already, I prefer shooting when possible. In fact, actually, I think once I get Liara, or all the biotic powers done, rather, not necessarily Liara, but once I do that, I'll probably set the squad powers to have them just use their stuff automatically. Because right now I have it set where they only use their defensive powers. And I don't care.
I'm on my way.
Nope. Wrong button. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that's the training center mission, which is not very difficult to do, to be honest. I just want to find it on my checklist here. I suppose I can do that after. I am going to wrap up there, because I haven't been going for a few hours now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do definitely appreciate it. I think my next stream, I'm probably going to tomorrow play Forza Motorsport for a little bit, just to show it off. It's okay. It's more Forza. I have a lot of gripes with it, but also it is a very playable game. So if you want to get into like track racer type games, it's very competent at it. It's just, they really haven't changed much in the last decade. Yeah. But anyways, yeah, I'll probably be doing that tomorrow. Just take a short break from Mass Effect and to show that off. And then Tuesday, I'll probably try to get back into doing some more of this. Not try to. I will come back to Mass Effect and do some more with it. Yeah, thank you guys for watching so much. If you're watching this on YouTube, check out the Twitch channel, twitch.tv/PanicGhostGaming. I'm trying to move back into streaming 5 days a week, that being Sunday through Thursday. Probably not a whole lot of Friday and Saturday streams, because that's the day that I work the latest, so just to let myself actually be able to go to bed. Yeah, thank you guys so much. I do definitely appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.